Your next stop is your success. Lane clear of negative eyes, please.
Hola, mi gente. Welcome back to Brown Sugar and Sofrito.
Hey now.
What's up, girl?
What's up? How was your day, girl?
Oh, girl, you know my days are long. I'm counting down them days to vacation.
All
Counting
right.
down the days.
Right. So what's up? What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. I actually have a couple of things that I just want to throw out there. Some random-ish today.
Just want to have a little discussion.
just have some convo.
That's some girl talk. Some girl talk.
Girl talk about random stuff that just pops up in your head, and I want to share with you
Uh.
guys. Share with you and share with the people. I don't know. Okay, so oh no, you want to ask your question first?
Well, you know what? I wanted to talk about something that I saw that was funny before I
Girl,
get into that. Yo, so did you see Genuine when he was dancing?
I was just getting ready to say
Yo, you know what's so crazy though about that? Yo, Genuine was the shit, right? He was the shit. He was dancing. He was all that. But like, it's stages in life. 30,
Uh-huh.
you're 20 somethings, you're 30 somethings, you're 40 something. Like, dance like a man as in his late 40 something. Like, not saying that you got to be all grandpa in this, but if you are not all agile like how you was in your 20s, you can still do those same dance, but do them at the pace that you could do them. Still don't be trying to jump up and
Girl,
you know what I'm saying?
I thought you were gonna say his latest video, the latest thing he got that they recorded. He literally fell between the stage and the speaker.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, but then he fell and he was still singing. He was still singing, girl.
But that's what I'm saying. He's such a talent. But do what you can do now for your 40-something-year-old legs. You know what I mean?
Two-step. Not do
Even
too much when
he don't
fell.
have to do right. He don't have to do just a two-step. He can still do those steps, but do them at the pace you can do it now. You can't do it at the pace you was doing it when you was, riding my pony and stuff. Like what?
Oh, but he
I was
busted.
like, yo, look at Jiggy White in between the curtains.
Girl, you know that he must have been in so much pain. We're gonna see him on tour for a little bit. He done fell between those two parts.
Yeah. I was dying.
I was cracking up too. I was watching a couple of them. That is too.
Oh god. Okay, so that was just some random ish right now.
All right, so now let me ask you this. So we were just talking. I was thinking some people always, not some people, but I've been told like I'm like a low-key racist and stuff like that, but I don't think I'm racist. It's just like these stereotypes that I have about my own group of people or other group of people, and I'm never wrong on my stereotype. So do you have any, I'm never wrong on my stereotype. I'm always like head on and I'm right. So do you have any stereotypes that you feel that you are head on that are accurate? And if we kind of they might like not be like politically correct, but it's true. So who cares?
But you know what? I'm not even gonna feed into that culture where everything you can't say anything because this, you know what I mean? Because it's definitely shit that black people do, There's definitely shit that Spanish people do, that Spanish people, it is things culturally that we do. Like, black people, we coming late to some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we late. We gonna be late.
We late, and then we mad that we late.
Right, right. And you know that most time white people gonna be on time. Like, so did you have some that people be calling you out on, some stereotypes that people be saying, oh, yo, you shouldn't have said that?
I really can't. No? I can't share it. Because I'm thinking about the most recent one.
Stereotypes are for real. Definitely. Stereotypes are
for real.
Yeah, for sure.
That is
Yo, so
funny.
I got a question. And I know you already.
Oh
So
Jesus.
let me ask you. So if you were in a stage in a relationship with somebody and y'all became intimate with each other, right?
Uh-huh.
And he did everything wrong.
Oh
How do
shit.
you you ain't think I was going that way. I was like
Not at all. I was thinking the other way. Everything right.
he did yo sis, he did everything wrong. How do you tell him or her that
Ooh.
because you don't want that to keep going on. You like this person. Clearly you're feeling this person. You're being intimate with them now. What is the tactful way to tell the person that wasn't it?
Because it's something about a man. It's something about a man that it may not be
Mm-hmm.
all the time, but they may say, "Ooh," not in the words, not like, "Ooh, was it good?" But "Ooh, you know, how did you feel?
Yeah.
How was it this time? Was it good?"
Mm-hmm.
Something along their own lines. Um,
Right.
I don't know because you know what? Okay, so pause. I think that I may be like, "Ooh." Or maybe I'm trying to get it together because I'm imagining the person in front of me. I'm imagining the person in front
No, I'm dead. So
of
I'm
me.
thinking that.
So no, real talk. I think that I probably in the middle of it all. Okay, if it happened once, maybe I'll be like, because we
Right.
all have bad times, right? You don't feel like it. You're
And you
off
getting to know somebody, especially the first time you getting to know the person and all that
their
kind of stuff. Yeah.
body and stuff like that, right? So I may
Yeah.
not say anything. And
Mm.
you may fake the funk. I don't know, but for sure. If it's something that I see that's happening, either A, you can either guide them, slow down, speed up, move it here, move it there,
Right.
here, put that there. A little guiding, do a little dancing, yeah, maybe a little guiding. Or I probably would go the route of guiding because I really wouldn't want
For
anyone
sure.
to feel bad. I don't think I
Yeah.
could sit down and have a full blown conversation. Okay, baby, sit down. You ain't making me feel right. So I'm gonna need you to do X,
No.
Y, and Z. I don't
Is
think I
that even like, that's not even tactful to the person who you love, who you like, to
oh,
come at them like that? You want to
imagine.
come with some, yeah, discernment.
Yeah. We'll try this
Hmm.
or try that, or let's try this. I have this idea. Something smooth. Damn, that took a lot out of me. Whew.
You know what I was thinking too? I was thinking, I think people just overthink it. Like, just tell them.
You know,
Like, no cutting no corners. Let's be, don't be nasty or, rude and abrupt with it, but just real talk, babe. I would like this, this is the way, I feel when you do this. If you could do it this way, like
exactly.
it's all, yeah, just be real. And then I was also thinking that, when you're with someone, you don't even have to verbally say anything. You could physically guide somebody.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think if you physically
Yeah,
meet them, the other person, if they are in tune with you, eventually
right.
they're gonna know, oh, they really enjoyed it this way. Let me
Hmm.
implement that the next time around because I got a nice little reaction. I
Right. Right.
got a little ooh ah.
Right. Right, right. It's all, we overthink. I know I'm an overthinker, so we all just overthink things. So I'm sorry, I'm bum rushing the conversation.
Oh,
I got one
go
more
ahead,
thing.
please. Go
So
ahead.
I was looking at this thing. The name of the program it's on Netflix. How to Get Rich with
Ooh,
this guy. He's like this financial advisor. He's awesome. He has the best style. If you guys go check out this show, this man is so polished and pulled together. I wish I could remember his name, but I digress because I'm all into fashion. So the show is about finances, and they were talking about couples and their money management and just people in general about money management.
mhm.
Do you think that when you're married, I'm going to say married because now or you know how I always say it, not everybody want to be. So if this is your person, your life partner, you're married to this person, do you think that they should know what's in your bank account?
I don't think they should know what's in my bank. I mean, I don't mind sharing, to be honest. Like if I'm broke, I'm really that girl that I don't mind telling them, listen, my shit is -20. I'm done
Right.
broke. There's really nothing I could do this week because I'm done broke. I don't really have a problem sharing that because I think that my partner really needs, right? If this is a person you want to spend time with, they gotta know your stuff. If I get a big check, yo, I just got a big check. And this is later on after we're together, but I do feel that you should kind of have your own thing, but then I also think you should have a joint thing because if you're
Right.
together and your plan is to build together or buy together or to invest together, whatever it is, I do believe that you also need your own monies together. I think that that's so important, but I don't have a problem sharing. I don't think I'm a
Right.
big braggadocious. I got $500,000, boo. You got 1,000. I mean, not. I
Right.
don't think I would ever brag.
That was going to be like my next thing. Like, so if you have a partner that's in a relationship, one person is making say 200,000, the other person is making I don't know, 50,000. Like, I don't think that the expectation should be in a relationship that these people are going to be equal and financially given to this relationship. Do you agree with that methodology?
I don't. I do believe that in a relationship, there's gonna be some times if times are hard, there's gonna be times that you can go Dutch. If you want to go out, it's okay if I pay half and you pay half. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, my
Right.
finances, you know, your finances. We just want to go out and enjoy the moment. I don't think that there is a problem with couples going Dutch. Like if you just want to go out and spend time, I don't think that you should be embarrassed, right? I think that maybe sometimes one partner or the other might be a little bit embarrassed of saying that I don't have it. And I'm not that girl. If I don't have it, I'm gonna, especially in the beginning, you spend a lot of money, right? Because you're getting to know each other. You want to go out with with the person or whatever. After a while, I'm not faking the fun, baby. I'm broke this week. You got me, or I got you. Or you know what? I'm broke too. Okay, we could just split it half this week. Or I don't think that if I have $500,000 in the bank and they have $2,000 in the bank, I don't think that the way you spend your money should be different. I think that it should be a give and take. I'm a given person anyway. So if I had the money, I probably would want to always pay. But then you also want a man to be a man because he also wants to pay, right? Or a woman to be, I don't want to say a woman to be a woman, but some women may not want their man to always pay. They want to do something for their man as well. I don't know. So I think it kind of, for me, it's something that's just understood. If you pay a couple of times, you know what? I think I want to catch the bill a couple of times or the next time around. That's just how I am. I'm not going to sit there and expect the man to always pay for mine. Now, unless you know that I'm broke all the time, you want to pay, you want to take me out, then take me out. If I tell you I'm broke, I'm not paying.
Yeah, I really wasn't talking about like in that aspect. I was like, I guess you touched on it a little bit. I was saying more. If somebody makes 200, my husband makes 200,000 and I make 60, the expectation in the relationship, I feel like should be that they know that the person that's making 60,000 cannot do the same things that the person that's making $200,000. So the expectation shouldn't be for this person to be trying to, they should do what they can do in a relationship with their 60,000. And this person with their 200,000 can clearly do more. So you shouldn't be expecting the same thing. So I think if you go into a relationship knowing that our salaries are like this, you shouldn't be expecting for me to hold the same thing as you if I'm making this. And vice versa.
Married, and if we're married, it's different. If we're married and I'm making that much money, I think that, I don't know if it's coming from a selfish place, but if I'm making 200,000 and my person is making 50,000, I'll probably be the one holding down the rent. Let me hold down the rent.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that shouldn't even be like what, like, do you think that, I was asking if you agree with me, do you think that couples go in, like I would go into it, if I was the one making 200,000, I would not be expecting this person to be putting anything to the rent. That's what I'm saying. Like,
But you know what? But we
Take care of
also,
what you can take care of with your $60,000. If I'm making $200,000, I'm clearly living somewhere where my rent is a few $1,000s, or
exactly.
my mortgage is whatever it is.
But you
I
also have
don't
to
know.
think about the male's ego. A real man doesn't matter how much he's making, he's not going to feel comfortable with a woman taking care of him. Doesn't matter how much
Hmm.
she makes, right? It's
That's
something
fair.
about the male ego. He's gonna want to um do what a man is supposed to do, take care of the household, whether he can or whether he can't.
Right. You know what's so funny? And I just thought of this just now when you just said the male ego. When we use that term, the male ego, just for a second right there to me, it came off very negative. Like, not saying that you were trying to be negative with it, but just that term, the male ego. I can see what people could say. Like, it's just a man. It's just who he is as an in nature, is
And
being innate in
nature
him,
is
and
taken
more than an
care of.
ego. Because when you say ego, it's almost like like
That's true.
the
That's
you know
very
what I mean?
I never looked at it in that
Me
perspective.
either. Until you just said that, I was like, that term, male ego. That's just a man wanted to provide for his family. Like the nature of a man is to do that.
Nature of a man exactly is to be a
You know?
is and a real man is going to want to be that provider, despite the fact that the wife might be making way more than he is.
Right.
I kind of feel like it will make him feel less of a man if he's unable to provide the way that, and you know what? Nature, society, our upbringing has
Hmm.
kind of planted that seed in a man's head that you are the head of the household, you are the provider.
Do
And
you feel they are head of the household?
when I think about my relationship with God and as a Christian, I do lean towards that way. I do. But you know,
Yeah.
if you're the only person, you're the head of household, you're gonna handle it. And it doesn't mean that we can't handle it. But if a man wants to come in our life and he's adding to our life and he wants to do things for us, then why not? I'm open to that. But I'm also still a person that still likes to kind of dote over my guy, and I don't want him to do everything just because I just don't want him to do everything. I just want to also be able to take care of him and do things for him, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's you know what? It just comes natural if you're in a relationship to want to do for each other. If you're really in the
Exactly.
relationship together. My point was just that I don't think from either party, whoever it is, the expectation for someone making 60 and someone making 200,000 should be the same. And if it's a man that's making less, he should take care of everything that he's going to take care of within his $60,000, and vice versa. If it's her, she should take care of whatever she could take care of in her $60,000. Like, there's no way that I'm going to compete with somebody making that much money. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah,
yeah,
you really can.
yeah, yeah.
So
So that was my
I made
spiel on.
$200,000, let me tell you. We manifesting that.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, so
What you got? What you thinking of?
so I'm actually thinking about I don't know if it was you and I talking. I don't know who the heck I was talking to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Been you. And I was thinking about our upbringing, and you know how different our upbringing is in comparison to today. How do you
Oh,
feel about the differences on how we were raised and how these kids are raised now? Like, I personally do not feel that these kids have a childhood. I don't feel they have a childhood. They don't know what it is to be a child. Like, we know what it is to be a child. So, what are some things you think about that you wish kind of kids did nowadays? I have so many things in my head.
okay. So I hope I don't steal any of them.
That's okay.
But you shouldn't have went first. You shouldn't pick me first. So just going outside, like that was something I look forward to. Like just going outside to hang out with my friends, going outside to so when I was younger, going outside to play. When I got a little older, teenage, going outside to hang out with my friends, talk stuff, look at boys, do you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I I think they miss that all of that now. Like I don't really see what kids are social with each other anymore. Like if I'm in an environment where it's younger people, and I mean early 20s, in their 20s and stuff like that, I'm just looking at how they socialize with each other. Everything is just like, they don't dance really. Like you don't see people dancing. Yeah, they in their phone, they're looking up at you for 1 second. They got to take a picture of everything they doing on their meal.
Everything.
And I just think they're not really social. Like we have all these social media outlets, but nothing is social. Like so I feel like
social.
Right. I just feel like that aspect is gone. Like that part of childhood is gone. What you got?
Because girl, when I was growing up, I was really thinking about going outside with like $1. $1 got you the quarter water, got you a bag of chips, girl, got you some sunflower seeds and some penny candies, some now and laters, girl, some Swedish fish, girl, some cherry cakes, some lemon heads. All was $1. Yo, $1 barely gets you a bottle of water. And then it made me think about just really going outside and being kids, hanging out at the benches. We got
that's what I'm saying.
In the parking lot, sitting on the cars. Hopscotch, playing Scottie.
They don't even know what those games are. Like they don't even know what it was hopscotch and red light, green light, hide and seek. Like
that was so much fun.
Yeah.
Putting clay or putting gum into a bottle tap and trying to hit. They don't know what it is.
Red light, green light. Come on, red light, green light, red light, green light. 1, 2, 3. I see Gazelle behind the tree over there.
These kids don't know any of that. Just to go outside and jump rope, double dutch.
What girl? Do you know I was a double dutch champion?
I competed.
Yes, girl, I competed in double dutch.
Oh my God, you did the typewriter?
Yeah, I went to Lincoln Center, the championship, everything. I was hoping that they put it in the Olympics. I was like, I hope they put it in the Olympics. Yeah.
Girl, you better spearhead that, the double dutch Olympics. What?
Yeah. I was supposed to start like this thing at the church with girls, jumping double dutch and stuff like that. But it was kind of hard because I had no one really to work with me. And then the younger people, now they don't know how to, okay, that's what's up. Look, we put it out there. We can't play no games. So it was like they don't even know what that is, double dutch.
No, that is insane to me. Double dutch is the bomb. I can't believe you did all that. Listen, I was today years old when I found out.
What?
The double dutch champion.
That bitch could jump some double dutch.
I absolutely love it.
Oh, yeah, we were good. We made it to Lincoln Center. That's where the finals happened. So so it was a process. It was like this. So you went to Cardinal Hayes. Remember Cardinal Hayes in the Bronx?
I know Hayes.
You went to Cardinal Hayes in the Bronx, and that was the semifinals. You went there to do the semifinals. If you made it from the semifinals at Cardinal Hayes, and you went to Lincoln Center and jumped.
Girl, oh shit!
Yes.
I'm gonna look at some old newspaper clippings.
Girl, now that I bought that up with Cardinal Hayes, that's one thing too. Yo, do you remember Cardinal Hayes in Rice High School? They used to have their dances and all those cute girls that be there.
Girl, let me tell you, Hayes right now, it is a mad ghetto superstar, honey.
What?
Yeah, it's not as good as it used to be.
That was a prestigious school to go to when you were younger.
And so was Rice. Rice closed down.
Yeah, Rice. I know my aunt used to work at Rice for many, many years.
Oh,
but remember those dances? I used to love going to those dances. You just knew that you was going to see the cutest flyers guys there.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. But not now, girl. No, it's not how it used to be. It is.
Yeah.
Womp, womp, womp.
Yeah. That was fun. I'm glad we talked about that one. Yeah. But so we gotta keep ourselves accountable for that double dutch thing.
We do. Okay, we gotta talk. Oh my God.
We gotta talk about that.
So now we were talking about our childhoods. So my question to you is gonna be, were you like a clubber? Did you like go to clubs all the time?
Okay. So not all the time, but definitely I did go to club because your girl could dance. Yo,
Damn.
I cannot dance anymore. I mean, of course, I can keep the beat. Got a two-step, but yeah. But I love music. Like music is life. So from when I was younger, going out to clubs, yeah. I used to go out to clubs
Oh my
for
God.
sure.
I used to go to clubs, girl. Me, Jackie, Gloria, we legit went to clubs. It might have been like every Tuesday, because I know the next day we had school. Literally,
Right,
that's when Puffy was first coming out. Nobody knew him. It was called like Puffy's Candy Shop or something.
right.
Always out, like literally, all the celebrities would come through without the bodyguards, with
Yeah,
nobody. We would just be clubbing with like celebs. And
yeah,
it was just so different than now.
yeah,
So different than now. They'd be right in the
yeah,
mix. I mean, they regular schmuggler people.
yeah. Right.
That was a long time ago. Girl, I cannot do a club. I go to a lounge. I want to
No.
be there at 5. I want to be gone by maybe 8.
I need a day party, like a good day party. A day party is she's cute,
Girl, I
but
can't imagine trying to get dressed to go out to a club at 11 o'clock at night. I want to be in my bed by 11.
I want to be coming. I want to be coming home, and just because people think that I'm a cool kid, but I'm like I'm boring, boring. Like I, it's not even that it's boring to me. Like I'm a homebody. Like I like to stay at home.
I like to
Like
be.
I do. Like my favorite pastime is to go out and eat. Like if I'll do that all the time. I love going out to restaurants, but yeah, like I don't. God,
I like the
no.
little lounge because I like my little music and I like the
Right, because I
vibe.
love to listen to music, but coming just going out at 11, no, like I used to do
Girl,
back in the day. No, I used to be getting ready at 10, don't head out to
you
12.
ain't never lie. The
Right,
club
right,
is jumping at 12, 1 o'clock. Girl, but
right,
I can't
right. No,
home
hell
at
no.
4, 5
And you
o'clock
know
in the
what's so
morning.
crazy? I don't even want to now because it's not even like it's not safe, it's not fun, it's just not, it's whack.
Not how it used to be. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
These
yeah,
kids don't know what it's like to really go out and enjoy company.
yeah.
And stuff popped off back in the day too, because you
Hell
still
yeah,
had people. A lot of things popped off, but it was just a whole different energy than what it is now.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Energy
yeah.
is
And
completely
I'm sure every generation say that, but yeah, I just don't see that aspect of childhood anymore, going outside and playing and stuff like that.
yeah. I know
Yeah,
it's a lot of things. It's very very different, very different.
yeah.
All right, that was a little nostalgic because I was really thinking about it. Was a tunnel. No, the tunnel was the hood spot. What
The
was it?
tunnel was the hood spot.
You had the China Club. You had the tunnel. You had Cheetah.
It was so many. It was just so many spots, especially New York was popping.
Every day there was a day that was popping.
New York
Every
was
day.
popping. Yeah, yeah,
Every
yeah,
day.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I used to go out with my
Nah,
sweat.
but you know what? I don't even miss none of that. Like I'm so good. Like I'm good in
I
my
don't miss
skin.
it
Who I
either.
am now.
I like that time that I enjoyed it. I would go out with my Sergio Tashini
You
sweatsuit,
dug in the
honey, my
grave.
54
Yeah.
and just chilling. Gloria was always the sexy one. Jackie
Right.
was like the regular cool one, and I was always the one who always wanted to be the hip
Right.
hop one.
Well, you was
Always, always. I remember one time going out and I was rocking wife beaters before people were really rocking wife beaters to go out.
right. Right, right, right.
And I remember people was like, she's out here with a wife beater. Girl, and
Right.
all of a sudden that became a hood classic, honey. Everybody was in the club with a wife beater
Right, right.
and some
Yeah.
Jesus heels.
But that's a New York staple right there. Like it's
Girl,
certain
a wife beater with some cute chains and some earrings.
right, but this is another kind of stereotype, but not like a cultural one. But it is kind of cultural, I guess, to states. Like even states have their own stereotypes. Like New York, of course, we known for fitteds,
The white
Timberlands,
tee and some Timbs.
a white tee, but we would dress it up with like in every borough. With that, I mean, this could be a whole nother thing to conversation right here. Like
Even
every
boroughs
borough
wear
has their
Timbs
style.
differently.
Oh,
Boroughs
for
wear Timbs differently.
sure. Oh, for sure, absolutely,
You from Harlem and the
absolutely.
Bronx, you don't lace them things up.
Now Harlem, I'm a little
A whole
impartial.
nother vibe.
Harlem, they just shut everybody down.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry. I'm sorry, BK Queens.
We love BK. We
Yeah.
love all New York. Stand up New York. We love New York. But Harlem
Not like
shut
Harlem.
down.
Yes, ain't nothing like Harlem. Ain't nothing like Harlem. I got it. And they know when you from Harlem. Harlem
for
has
sure.
a vibe that they know when you from
It's a
Harlem.
whole vibe. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole energy. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is.
for sure.
Like
Yeah.
I remember with Jay, I'm even thinking about uptowns. Yeah, in Harlem, you'd be like, yo, I'm about to cop some uptowns or whatever. So I remember when my kid was telling her friends, oh yeah, I'm gonna go buy me some uptowns for whatever. And the kids were like, uptowns? What are uptowns?
Right.
No, uptowns. The night uptowns. They was like, oh no, these are Air Force Ones. She was like, what? These are uptowns.
Right. Yeah.
Now she got the nerves to try to flip it and tell me that. I was like, no, boo, you better keep it as uptowns, Air Force Ones.
Right.
Uptowns. You better rep Harlem. Talk about
Right.
Air Force Ones.
Harlem, yeah.
We just had that
Harlem.
conversation, her and I. That was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
goodness.
love that.
That was going down memory lane.
I love going down memory lanes. Yeah, but I think that that's so missed, and I think I mean, they don't know that they're missing it, but it was just such an innocence and such a, pureness that's gone now. That's, it's, yeah.
Well, we've really spoke to one another. We've really communicated. Yo, something else that just came to mind. Oh, this was horrible. So not politically correct.
What's that?
The nicknames that we would have for people growing up. It was
Like,
literally like
tell me.
like literally, we had this guy. Oh my God, forgive me. He was literally he was handicapped, so he was crippled. Yo, we literally called him Cripple Chris. That was his name. Yo, what up, Cripple Chris?
No, I can't go on. I can't go on.
His name was
Bitch.
promise you.
Oh, God.
I promise you. But he was so gangster. That's what they named him, Cripple Chris.
And he responded to Cripple Chris. Like he ain't have a problem with it. But see, that's my thing. That's my thing. If Cripple Chris don't have a problem, no, seriously, if Cripple Chris don't have a problem with being called Cripple Chris, why do you? Like, leave it alone. Like, yo, this is another nickname in every hood that they have. And it's like people probably would think it's a thing now. Every hood had a Black Mike.
Girl, shut up, because I was just about to say, yo, Black Rob, you were called by your skin tone.
Yes.
You were light skin, you were red.
Right.
If dark skin, they put the black in front of your name. You had to have an adjective.
Right.
Ain't that crazy?
But now everything is just so conscious, and it's so this and so that. Like, that was nothing. That was just banner. Like, stop making it controversial when it doesn't have to be. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to end on that. Can we stop making everything controversial when it doesn't have to be?
Everything.
I love you guys. Look, I'm done.
Cripple Chris took you out.
Cripple Chris took me out. No, Cripple Chris took me out because that is so for real, sis.
Oh, no, we had like a Dirty Rob or whatever, because we knew that he didn't have a lot, so they would call him Dirty Rob. Like, what up, Dirty Rob? Or whatever the case may be.
He'd be like, what up?
Ain't that crazy?
Yes.
Crazy. The names that we have for people.
Yeah.
We had Papa Willie Rich, because he was always Papa Wheelies. Like,
it's crazy. I'm telling you. It's true. It's very true.
Funny. I love that.
That was funny.
That was hilarious. All right.
So make sure that you like, subscribe.
All right. So till the next time, guys.
Bye.